Good morning, friends of the internet. We are back again in the World of Tanks Garage. We've had a little bit of hiatus from tanks here lately. We were doing a lot of grinding. We had to take a bit of a break, kind of slow down after the Super Bowl challenge and a couple other tanks we've been grinding pretty hard for. But we're back. We're back with the Action 10. I believe this is the first Centurion Action 10 that I've actually posted. I'm really enjoying this tank. It was a fun little tank at tier 9 with the 7-1. And you'll notice when we get into this game, currently, if you look at my ranking here on the right-hand side, we only have 6 cents. We don't even have a perk on this tank, and we're only 31% of our 6 cents. And during the game, I don't even realize during the game that I don't have 6 cents. I was trying to figure out how Artie was shooting at me, and a couple other tanks was like already getting eyes on me. And then after I got back and started playing a couple matches after that, I realized before I started recording this intro that we didn't even have 6 cents on this tank. So we got a lot of work to get our crew up on this guy. But for the most part, I wanted to showcase this tank, let you see what it's like. I really am enjoying, like I said, the tier 971, and I've really enjoyed this. The tier 8 version of this tech tree, I didn't really care for. But these two tier 9, tier 10, I'm loving these tanks. So by all means, pick one up, get out there on the battlefield, try them out. You'll enjoy them if you like a nice medium tank. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump to a match. All right, guys, so let's see what we got going on here. I don't like that they spawn me right here, because sometimes if someone pushes that ridge line and you don't get out of this spawn really quick, you can get in some serious trouble. So it looks like we got a Bat Chat 62A, a couple little tanks we got to like look out for. The Leopard 1. Those are deadly tanks for us. You know, those are going to be our competition. So I try to get out of this position fairly quick because I do not really like this little valley here. I like to get back and like set up on the other side. That way I can kind of like overwatch anything that's trying to run down through the valley there. Because I like to pop off that ridgeline and try to make a quick little beeline. So I like to try to get up on this ridgeline and like post up and see if I can get eyes on anything. Now, I didn't realize while I was playing this tank. This is a fairly new tank. This is the Action 10, if you guys are wondering. I like to post up right here. I post up. I'm kind of taking a look. And I get the camo net in the binocs. I see that the T1 or the T49. I'm detected, so I start to back up and see, look at that shell fly at me. So now I know the artillery is pre-aiming this corner, and it is a Bat Chat 155. So that means he's got some fairly decent rounds he can chuck this way. Now, at this particular moment of the game, I didn't realize that my 6 cents is not completely up. This is a crew that's not trained at all. I actually left the crew that was in my 7-1 grinding out for this tank. I actually left it in the 7-1 and was going to train up a new crew in this one. So I don't even have 6 cents. And at that moment, I was like trying to figure out, why is that Artie shell already on the way when I just got detected? And then it didn't dawn on me in game that I was actually didn't have 6 cents. So now I'm back to where I originally begun. How ironic. I see the 62A in the open, so I'm going to try to get a shot into him. And I do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to back up because I thought he was going to poke up that ridge right there. And then I realized that ridge actually falls behind it. And he's kind of pushing towards my platoon mate. And I actually told my platoon mate, it's the 62A pushing at you. You know, just be cautious. He doesn't get around you, you know, even though he's in his E5, I believe it was. So I'm going to try to push down, see if I can kind of get a spot or two right here. Now, at this point, I still didn't realize I didn't have 6 cents. Until I got back to the garage, I didn't realize I didn't have 6 cents on this tank. So I took a quick peek. I tried to put a shot right here in this low side, and the gun shoots high and hits the STI in the turret. Not where I wanted that shell to go. I wanted it in the side. Now, at this point, I'm detected, and I was like, okay, now I'm kind of pinned behind this rock. Now, this is the ironic part that changed how this game was to go. I was sitting here, and then all of a sudden, I get hit, and I realize it's a Leopard camping their base. So I got to be very cautious of that. So I try to turn to see if I can maybe get a shot off this way, and I don't have a shot. They put a shot into me, the Conqueror does. So now I'm kind of pinched right here. So I need, like, teammates to kind of help, you know, get onto these guys. I see the Leopard throws a shot, so I just kind of blind fire to see if I can maybe hit him, and no contact whatsoever. But I know he's there, so I'm trying to think, can I dip out of here? So I'm trying to look to see if maybe I can get back here and dip out and maybe get out of this position I'm at. And I'm looking and I see the Tiger pushing, so I'm going to see if I can get one more shot into him. I see his turrets backwards. What is this guy doing? Is this fake? Is this a bot? What is going on? So now the leopard can see me, so I pop around over there to hopefully see if I can hit him. I tell my platoon mate, don't worry about the tank that's pushing you. It's a backwards turreted Tiger II. He must have went AFK or something. So I'm going to suck back up to this rock. Now my platoon mate's freed up. Maybe we can deal with these guys here at this corner. So I look to see if maybe I can see this leopard. He's not detecting me. He's not shooting at me, and I don't see him. So now I see these two heavy tanks starting to push up here, and they're starting to work out that this Pershing's in trouble. So now the E4 comes along. So now we got our hands full. We got an STI, a Conqueror, and an E4 pushing. So I peeked at the E4. I see he's not looking at me. I try to hit him. I wait again. I'm rocking back and forth so I don't get detected by that leopard. I zip out there again. I get a nice shot into him. Pershing makes a great move and pushes around him and puts a shot into him. So now he's fumbling. So I got to help get him off the board really quick. I do. Now this allows me to push back and start dealing with the STI. So well played on this Pershing's part. My platoon mate makes the move at this point to come and go. I try to put a shot on his low plate, which I didn't figure that I would pin, but I wanted to keep him agitated. Now I realize that they're getting ready to push my platoon mate, and the Pershing's still coming back up the hill towards me. So I told my platoon mate, just try to stay alive. We're going to push him and try to see if we can help you. So we're pushing down here to these guys as fast as we can to see if I can help him out, because they're in a platoon together. So I take out the Conqueror. I tell him I'm going to take out the Conqueror. I get a nice shot into the side of this guy to help track him. Tracks me too. That allows this guy to just be a set and duck and not be mobile. So I put a shot into his turret. My platoon mate puts a shot into it. I try to put one more shot in the side of his turret, and hello, game. I bounced up the side of the turret. Interesting. So I go ahead and I go after this Bat Chat. He's in trouble. He's the last guy left. He's going to be out of ammo here soon. He's only got a clip in him. I thought he was going to dip out, and then I said, heck with it. I'm going to come around, put a shot into him, ram him for a bit more, push him out for my platoon mate, and let him finish him off. So well played by my platoon mate and that Pershing. We worked well together to deal with those two heavies when they pushed around the corner to try to deal with us. A very bad game turned really well, really fast. So that just tells you how you can just like dig in. 3,299, like I will take it. Like almost 3,300 in damage in this tank with no 6th Sense and no crew perks whatsoever. By all means, I'll take it. I was first on the team in damage. So I mean, I'm down on the leaderboard, but I still did a lot of damage. But that was just because I was pinned down there. My platoon mate did good with 2,374. He was second on the team. Fired 13 rounds, pin hits. We did 8 pins, did almost 3,300 in damage. I'll take it. No complaints on this tank whatsoever. We hit the E4 a few times for 954. The poor Bat Chat, what can you say about that poor guy? We put a shot into him and then rammed him and did a bunch of damage to him. 6-2A, we hit him once. Leopard, we never saw. Conqueror, we hit once. Tiger II, we hit once for 405. I don't know what that guy's deal was. 506 for the STI. Between shooting him and ramming him and tracking him at the same time. So we got some collision damage there as well. So that was pretty good on our part. But overall, really good game. Like I said, we were pinned down at the beginning, and I didn't realize I didn't have 6th Sense going into it. So very fortunate on that game. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is probably the first Action 10 video that I've done. I've done some games in it just playing casually, trying to learn the tank that's been way better. But this was what I had available to me this morning as I played it. So I went ahead and I wanted to showcase this tank, let you know that there's more of this tank coming. So with higher gameplays coming. So no worries. But we're back. We're back in tanks. We had to take a little hiatus for a little while to kind of cool our jets after some of the grinding we did. But we're back. We got a few good videos today, so I'm ready to start posting. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, guys, we will see all your faces on the battlefield. Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you enjoyed that video, hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe for future videos.